I think we have an instant, society for everything. They want instant gratification now, and because of the technologies, they expect to have it now. It's multiple photos, it's virtual media, it's mapping technologies. When I want to answer a question, I speak into my smartphone and it gives me an answer. So that's the road, that's the world we live in now, and the real estate industry is no different. In fact, it's probably even more so. When somebody's looking for a home, which is many times the largest purchase or sale of their life, they want to investigate it very detailed. And so they want to be able to drive by a house, pull it up by address, pull up all the homes for sale in the area, see all the pictures, see all the information, know who they can contact by the touch of a dial. And if you don't have that, they'll find ways to do that. So it's important for us as an industry to always kind of stay on that, that cutting edge and provide that for what the consumer wants. Sites like, or apps like Trulia and Zillow, they're great sites, and we're partners with them as well, and as are most real estate companies. But they might not have the most accurate data. Where we would go out and syndicate our listings, with about every 30 minutes, they might do it once a day. And there are some times where there's download problems to these external third-party sites, where there might be properties that are pending or off the market, where they didn't get pulled or from those sites, so now they're still displaying as active. So the advantage to me to the local real estate app is the information is the most up to date as opposed to the national ones. I think one of the other things that it's not just the technologies like the number of websites that are out there and all the virtual media and everything and the mobile technologies to deliver information. One of the unique challenges with having all these technologies and having all the websites is, frankly, sometimes like with open houses or showings, we'll get fewer showings than we did 10 or 12 or 15 years ago. Because 15 years ago or 20 years ago, nobody saw it online. They couldn't see pictures. If something went for sale on the market, a sign went in the yard, and they either had to wait for an open house or they had to call their realtor to get inside. Now they can view all these properties in there, so it presents a unique challenge for realtors on how do we get the maximum number of people in the door. And so professional photos have certainly become something that is extremely important. Staging has become important as well, because if it's not viewed properly online, you got about 5 seconds to capture their attention and they're gone. And if we would have gotten them in that door, they might have said, gee, I love the layout of this house, I love the yard, yeah, I can change the kitchen. But if it was a bad photo of the kitchen, they may not have even considered it. So we really have to present the properties well online. And the other thing is we're starting to develop new ways to report the traffic. Because if I have an open house and I've got 10 people through, I can tell the seller I had 10 people through and here's some of the feedback. But if people are looking at it online, like I said, 90% of people shop online, how do we tell the seller that there are people looking at their home? So many of the different syndication channels and websites that we send to now, we have reporting for our agents that we will actually track the number of people that are viewing their properties, both just scrolling through and then the detailed views of them. So that's been really big to provide that to our sellers in a report format, so that they can see how many people are looking at it.